Well, it looks like some of the speculations that we had about Kevin Feige are actually true. We're going to be jumping right into that. He did an interview recently where, leading up to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, he decided to talk about some things in regards to Doctor Strange being a, straight white male character and all that type of stuff. And he kind of exposed himself in some ways. So we're going to be jumping right into this because this is interesting. So, new Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness featurette exposes one of Kevin Feige's biggest lies. Marvel Studios and Disney released a brand new featurette for their upcoming Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness film titled Wanda Returns featurette, and it very clearly exposes one of Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige's lies. You mean that someone from Hollywood's lying to us? What? Crazy. Not, guess who's not shocked? This guy right here. If you recall, Kevin Feige explained to Rolling Stone that Doctor Strange was cut from their Disney Plus show WandaVision because he was white and male. Rolling Stone's Brian Hiatt asked Feige and WandaVision writer Jack Schaefer, Wanda's story will continue in 2022's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, but again, the two projects were almost linked much more directly. Schaefer initially responded, saying, the plan when I came on board was that there would, at the end of the series, be a handoff, and that Doctor Strange's participation would amount to essentially a short cameo. So early outlines had varying versions of the two of them, Wanda and Doctor Strange, kind of riding off into the sunset together, and it didn't feel quite right. And of course, people were wondering, okay, well, why didn't it feel quite right? And apparently we have part of the answer. She continued, we wanted to fulfill Wanda's agency and autonomy within this particular story. So it did feel a little tacked on. Another problem was if Doctor Strange shows up just at the end, where was he this whole time? I did love writing variations of Doctor Strange, variations on those final beats. It was a pleasure to write him for that. It was a pleasure to write for him. There were versions where she was flying past the city limits and then encountered Doctor Strange, that kind of thing. And then Feige would respond, some people might say it would have been so cool to see Doctor Strange. Yeah, no kidding. That's probably what a lot of fans would have liked. But, they can't go with that because that'd be crazy. So they have to decide, go woke. But it would have taken away from Wanda, which is what we didn't want to do. And I said this at the time when this story first broke out. Isn't that just so insulting to Wanda as a character that... And how little you have any confidence in this character that you don't think that she can still be the centerpiece of this show if Doctor Strange shows up? Like, that is just so insulting to everyone involved, particularly Wanda and Elizabeth Olsen and her performance and everything else. He then revealed why they really cut Doctor Strange. We didn't want the end of the show to be commoditized to go to the next movie or, here's the white guy, let me show you how power works. That wasn't what we wanted to say. So there it is, everyone. There's the truth. The truth is out. It's about the white guy. Feige then detailed, so that meant we had to reconceive how they meet in that movie, and now we have a better ending on WandaVision than we initially thought of, and a better storyline for Doctor Strange. And that's usually how it works, which is to lay the chess pieces the way you want them to go in a general fashion, but always be willing and open to shifting them around to better serve each individual one. Well, I've played a lot of chess, and I can tell you one thing. Going woke, I don't think has ever been a tactic that I've had to use in order to put the other king in checkmate. So I'm not sure exactly how how you think that's going to work out for you guys, but the idea that Feige didn't want to include Doctor Strange because he and Marvel didn't want to end the show to be commoditized, the end of the show to be commoditized to go to the next movie was clearly a bald-faced lie, given Marvel Studios built its connected universe by doing just that with its films, beginning with Iron Man teasing the Avengers in a post-credit scene, and that's exactly the case. This is what they've always done. It's all connected. That's what we've heard from Marvel for years and years and years. It's all connected. It's all part of the same story. And so to suddenly be like, yeah, that's not what's going on. Okay, yeah, right. And it all for the first time was interlinked, so the MCU will be on your... Okay, whatever. Let's just talk about Disney Plus, which I hate and don't support. So anyway, so Kevin Feige being like, oh, well, we didn't want it all to feel connected suddenly between WandaVision and Doctor Strange is BS, and we have the truth and everything else. So let me know what you think about that in the comments below. What do you think about Kevin Feige's comments? Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.